Hi, hello, what's up fellas? How you guys doing? So, today, we're back on the Isaac, and today I'm actually just gonna try and, continue on from what I did last time, a couple days ago, which was actually to beat Mom. Because last time I did Boss Rush and Hush and Mega Satan, so next on the agenda is to beat up Mom. I'm not too sure what that unlocks for Judas, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's hopefully decent. But, but yeah. So how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Of course, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Drink a little bit of water if you haven't today. Grab yourself a little something to eat. Because it is always important to keep your belly full. Yeah. It's actually been quite some time since I last went to go fight Mother. Simply because I honestly don't really like, the corpse and fighting Mom too much. It just isn't really my vibe. Especially since, one of my worst experiences with it was when I was doing, before I had started making videos and stuff. I had played Jacob and Esau, and I was getting their unlock for fighting Mother, which I believe is like birthright or something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I do know it's a good unlock. Check out the secret room here. That's coins. Hopefully, this gives you enough coins for whatever's in the shop. But yeah. Playing Jacob and Esau and trying to fight Mother was just not fun by any means. It kind of ruined the whole experience for me. But, of course, I know I have to do it, even if I don't want to, which is fine. Mother can be, honestly, a little bit fun, but it's just not my cup of tea. Alright, so let's check out the old treasure room here, see what is inside. Fortune cookie. I don't want this. Hey, but I will take that. Soul heart, sweet. Alright, so let me just, I believe my super secret should be right here. Yep. Alright. Whole lot of stuff. But I don't really want to hit any of these. Never mind, I lied. Let me just blow some of these up. Didn't want to do that either, but that's alright. I guess I'll take walnut. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll get something out of it. Let's fight. We put flies here. May as well. And I believe today I might go Devils, just because it has been a while since I've gone Devils. And I don't know, I just really do like going Devils. But that tears down is unfortunate, but that's alright. At the very least I did get a damage up, so that'll make things a little bit easier. But if I can find some tears ups, that would be nice. Alright, so let's check out the shop here. I don't know if I want any of this. I don't think so. Alright, just gotta find my... Ouch. Just gotta find my... treasure room is secret. Who knows, maybe I'll get some good stuff there. My shot speed is really slow, which could be nice if I had something like Tech X. Which I would love to find a Tech X. It's been a long while since I last have been able to use it. And I should say, my apologies for no upload these past couple of days. On Easter, I was super busy, hanging out with family, and then I ended up hanging out with some friends, but I didn't actually know I was going to be doing that. It was a bit more of a surprise hangout that I was unaware of. Ooh, crossface, that's nice. Oh, sure, adrenaline. It's not the most useful, but spawn progress is nice. But yeah, I ended up being super busy on Easter, and then yesterday, I was just super unbelievably tired. I don't know why. So let's see what this item. Mini Mush? I'll gladly take that. Rainbow Baby? I'm fine missing on a Rainbow Baby. But yeah, I was super busy on Easter, and then yesterday, I just ended up being like super tired. Way more tired than I thought I was gonna be. So I wasn't able to get an upload out, so my apologies for that. But I'm back, of course, and here I am, of course, to beat up Mom, and maybe find my... Actually, I don't know how many bombs. Oh my goodness, voice crack. Let's beat up Turtlet real quick. always hate that attack. It's so weird. I can never tell where it's gonna go with it. Sweet. It's squeezy. And let's check this out. I don't really want any of these, to be completely honest. I still don't have a bomb, but that's alright. I'll just head on to the next floor. So I've been kind of in a bit of a rut lately because you know, I've been kind of craving some other games to play, but specifically like murder mysteries and stuff, because a while back I played through an entire game series. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. It's called Danganronpa. It's a really, really fun game, in my opinion. I really did love going through the entire series by recommendation of a friend. But I loved it so much that I went through literally everything I could. I went through all the games. Yeah, even that one, for those of you who know. But yeah, I went through that one. I went through... yeah, I'll take Analog Stick. Take that over Linger Beam. But yeah, I went through all the games, I went through the anime and stuff, and now there is quite literally no content left for me to take in, which sucks because I really did like the series. I loved the gameplay and stuff like that. You know, aside from more weird sections of the game, as you could, the game was very fan servicey, which I didn't really like all too much. But you know, if you're able to get past that stuff, then it honestly was a nice, really fun game. It was always really fun, you know, trying to actually like figure out the mysteries and stuff like that. Who killed who? It kind of introduced me to the whole new genre, to me at least, of you know, like a whodunit kind of game. And I don't know, it was really fun. I really enjoyed myself. But now I have literally nothing left to experience when it comes to that game. So I've been kind of in a bit of a drought and hoping to find something new. I did play a fan game of it a while back called Project Eden's Garden. I would say it is an amazing fan game if you haven't played it and you're into you know, Danganronpa or just murder mystery games in general. I would say definitely check that out. It was a great game. Let's see if where could my secret room be? There we go. But yeah, it honestly was a great fan game, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it. Do I blow this up for the key so I can get to my shop? Nah, I think I'll find a key. I think I'll find one. Let me go explore my mirror dimension real quick. I have no curse room, which is alright. But yeah, I didn't, actually, first off, I need to grab this knife piece. But yeah, I actually didn't mention that. Yesterday, I actually did try to record a video, but for some reason, it just seemed like the game really did not mess with me. Or maybe I didn't mess with myself, I don't know, because there were times where I had really good runs and I threw, you know. I had, you know, Epic Fetus run, a Dr. Fetus run, and then I would do things like I would die to stupid stuff, or I would forget that knife piece and stuff, and I just knew my run was over, so I was like, okay, clearly I'm not feeling it today, so I just kind of hung up the towel for the day, gave it some rest, and here I am back, and today I'm definitely going to do it because I don't want to go another day without uploading. But yeah. Alright, so let's speed up whoever this is. Rainmaker, not a hard fight by any means. So I ended up looking through my unlocks and stuff again, just to see what I do actually have to do, and I realized I'm actually missing a lot of the hard mode greed unlocks. Dessert, sure. Maybe if I get another double deal. But yeah, I was actually missing a lot of my my greed unlocks, which is surprising because I thought I did it on all the characters, but I guess not. I was missing it for a bunch of people, like you know, the Forgotten, Apollyon, Jacob and Esau. So I actually do have stuff to do on my own time, simply because I just don't want to really make greed videos. I feel like those would be pretty boring. Me just kind of doing the same thing over and over with it increasing in difficulty. So I'm gonna grab these keys and then check out my shop since I do have a lot of money to work with here. So let's check it out. Balls, sweet. I will gladly take that. Member card, sure. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully something good. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can get this. Just because I'm really broke right now. I'm absolutely gonna try though. Because there's no way I'm not gonna try for that. I need 43 coins. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was not expecting that. Wow. Let's maybe find my super secret. Neither. Okay, well I might be boned. Let's just fight Rainmaker again. Who knows, maybe I get like a pageant boy or something. You never know. Snack and no deal. Oh, you have no idea how much I want that Crown of Light. This is so unfortunate, like genuinely. Crown of Light would go so hard, but I just don't think I can afford it. I don't think there's anything I could do here, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have a blood bank or anything. Let me look around one more time. Let me just kind of survey the area. Maybe there's a room I didn't clear or something that could possibly give me a bomb to check for my super secret. Yep, okay. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Which really sucks. But I guess I will go grab that, what was it? Whatever was down there. It was good. Spun. Do I want... I could grab Spun right now, yeah. Sure, why not? And then plus a pill. Pretty fly. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that really sucks though that I'm not able to grab myself some Crown of Light. That would have been really nice to kind of play around with. I don't have any bombs because I just used them. So I don't have any... I can't get to the I can't get to mines just yet. But I can this floor. And then I have a secret... Or I have a free cursor right here. Grab whatever's in here and then head on out. Okay, so let's check out the treasure room here. Try not to die. Let's check out what's in here. Ludovico technique. I'm gonna say no. I'm not the biggest fan of that, unfortunately. Try not to get hit here by these guys. These guys can be freaking annoying as all hell. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it yet. But on Easter, actually, that surprise hangout with my friends, it actually ended up being a little watch party at the movie theaters. We ended up going to the movies and we saw it was like this, I don't know, it was like a pretty small movie, pretty underground, you know, about this guy, something about placing blocks or whatever. I don't know, it was weird. But yeah, it was honestly a really good movie. I don't know why people are hating on it from like it not being like a super serious movie. I think you could kind of tell with the direction the movie was going, like from the very beginning, that it wasn't really meant to be taken super seriously. Which is understandable, you know, but, let's see what's down here real quick. Nothing much. But yeah, the movie wasn't really meant to be taken super seriously, which I can understand. Because, you know, first 2 minutes into the movie, you hear, I yearned for the mines as a kid, and I don't know, from that point on, I just kind of knew. I was like, okay, well, clearly this movie is just going to be kind of joking around the whole time, which I'm fine with, you know, I'm a-okay with that. I love movies that don't really take themselves seriously like that. Range down. Not nice at all. I'm gonna go look for a bomb, just because as much as I do want to try and find my secret room here, I do need to get down to the alternate floors so I can actually fight Mom. The whole point of this video. But yeah, it was a really, really funny movie. I liked it. And, you know, I love the whole setup at the end where, you know, Steve meets Alex. It was really nice. It was a really good movie, I would say. You know, if you're looking for something to watch, just kind of turn your brain off and watch, not really think, just kind of have yourself a good laugh, I would absolutely recommend that movie. It was just funny the whole way through, I would have to say. Okay, so there is like 2 spots I could see my secret room possibly being, and never mind, it just, actually, wait, let me just check, just to be safe. Okay, yeah. There's only 1 spot. I can see it now. Never mind. Okay, let's check out what's in here. Just some spiders. Strength card, don't really need it. Alright, let's go beat up this boss, whoever it is. The Frail. Should not be that hard of a fight by any means. Oh. If he sticks out his head, I think I'll just kind of, you know, make him explode with, High Priestess. There we go. Pretty easy. And, Angel Deal. Let's see. Monstrance. Sure. And then we are going to go alternate because I need to. I believe this is my last chance to before it locks me out of it. Yeah, not much left for me to do on this floor. Let's just take out these fires. Maybe get a lucky coin or not. And let's head out. Curse of the Blind. Not good, but that's okay. I'll roll with it. Make something out of it. But I don't know about you guys, but I have been kind of on the lookout for a new indie game to play because I love indie games. You know, there's the one I played a while back, or not really played, but I watched an old friend play it, and I've been kind of going through the game myself ever since. So I already know what's happening. I'm just kind of playing it for myself. But this game called Until Then, which, by the way, if you haven't heard or played it, please, please, please go play it. It is an amazing game. But yeah, it's called Until Then. It was honestly a great game, and I had genuinely forgotten like how amazing indie games can be. And this is not good. Whatever. Grab whatever this is. Cupid's arrow. I will gladly take some piercing shots. But yeah, I had genuinely forgotten how good indie games can be. You know, you know, just, well, I guess I am playing one right now technically, but outside of Isaac, I kind of stick to like a few games to play. You know, I played this, I played Rivals, and I kind of, you know, have been wanting to branch out a little more and stuff. You know, I have played a ton of indie games, of course, like, you know, Undertale, Deltarune, and Doki Doki Literature Club. I've played a lot of indie games, but it's been a while since I've kind of gone out on a limb to play more on my own, I guess. Greed Fight. That's fine. Steam Cell, sure. But yeah, it's been a while since I've kind of gone out of my way to play one on my own. And I've been kind of having a bit of a craving to play more. Sure, grab whatever this is. Dinner, whatever. I could grab that other item, but it might be a trinket. Whatever. Blanket. Sure, I'll take blanket. But yeah, it's been a while, and I've been kind of having a, you know, kind of an itch to play more. So if you guys actually do have any recommendations, please let me know. I'm open to most games, except for like, you know, racing or sports games. I've never really been that much into them. Let's go do this Mom's Shadow section real quick. I really do love this section of the game. I'm not sure why. Oh my goodness, voice crack. I'm not really too sure why I love this section, but I've always kind of loved sections in games where they do not allow you to fight back. Like it's more of a you have to run away kind of thing. I'm not sure why. I've always felt that those kinds of scenes are super fun to me. So let's just get through this real quick. Run away from Mom's Shadow. Alright, and that is that. Pretty simple, pretty easy fight. Let me just explore the rest of this floor, get a full clear going, and then I will head on over and fight the boss. Alright, let's see who it is. I just had his name up on the screen, but I didn't read it. Yeah, actually, that is a nice place to show the rocks for me. This fight isn't too hard, thankfully. Pretty easy fight to handle. Especially with this monstrance, I believe it's called. And then let's see what he gave me. Consolation prize. That's nice, sure. Let me open up this door to Gehenna real quick. Alright, and then is there anything else I can do on this floor? Maybe I can hit this devil beggar a little bit. 7, and he pays out. What does he give me? Ceremonial. That is nice. Let me grab these hearts. Alright. Let's head on over. And let's go get this done and dealt with. Shouldn't be the worst. I never really come here to Gehenna or anywhere like that. Simply because I don't know. When it comes to alternate floors, I really like to stick to like downpour and stuff, and that's really about it. Because I have heard that, you know, it is better to kind of come down to alternate floors for more items, but I'm not really sure what the extra items are in the mines. So maybe you guys could educate me. But yeah, I don't know. So I just prefer to kind of stick to regular floors. I feel like that's kind of where I'm luckier, if that makes sense. Let me see if this is secret. Yes, sweet. Grab me a couple items here, and then explore the rest of the floor. Not walk into spikes. Alright, let's check out what this has for me. I think we're gonna take the item on the right. Taurus. Isn't that... Oh, yeah, I really don't like Taurus. I'm gonna be honest here. Because of that, I'm just gonna... Since I'm basically at 2 speed, I'm just gonna be kind of running around in invincibility for majority of these rooms. Which is okay, I guess. Let me just... Experimental? Sure. Luck up is nice. Alright, sorry about that. I got a phone call I had to take real quick. But I'm back now. And let me just keep kind of plowing through this floor. Yeah, this is gonna be such a pain to deal with. Let's see what's down here. Maybe something good. Mr. Dolly. That is honestly nice. Yeah. And then I'll try to grab this if I can. I'll try to grab this car battery if possible. This car battery would be nice with Quick Belial. Blow you up real quick. No, nothing. Whatever. There you go. Just kind of fly through the floors. I kind of got lucky at the end there finding a coin. So now I should be able to buy that car battery. Car battery will work very well for me. Did not mean to do that, but whatever. Alright, and then let's head on over and fight this boss. Visage. Yeah, this fight isn't the worst. But of course having this Taurus active is. I don't like this Taurus. I feel like this item just sucks. It's kind of doing less for me than it should. Let me just take out these guys really quick. Okay, or just res him, thanks, jerk. There we go. Wire Co Hanger, finally got a double deal, and it's Whore of Babylon. I don't need this. Yeah, I just don't need this at all. So I'm just not gonna take it. Sure, yeah, let's head on to the next floor. Gehenna 2. Let's go. Let me just check around for... Yeah, okay. As I thought. I was about to say check around for a shop or anything. Because I couldn't quite remember if shops spawn on Gehenna 2. But they do. And this nickel is not... Or quarter. This quarter is nice. Because I could check, see maybe something's down here. Sure. May as well take it. Just for extra items. Then by this, strength. Don't really need that, so just head on out of here. I might save this sun card for the mom fight, just because mom fight has never been my strong suit, as I mentioned earlier. I always tend to kind of get pieced up on there, but who knows? Maybe this run does seem pretty solid, so maybe I'll actually be able to beat mom fairly easily. I don't have like a crazy, you know, super crazy run right now, but that's alright. I don't really mind too much. What in the world? Ah, okay. I see. I just couldn't use the Taurus there. Kind of stopped me. Number one. I don't really want this, so I'm just gonna grab whatever this is. Ghost Baby, sure. Take some extra damage. Then I believe I'm just gonna full clear this floor, just cause, you know, why not? If I can, may as well. Maybe check if this is my secret. Nah, but I wish it was, cause that would have been nice to have. This is a weird one. I don't know. You know, I'll be fine. I think I'll survive without my secret room here. But let's just go fight this guy. Or actually, this guy is Mom. So let me just try to get whatever DPS I can. Which is not much, just because, of course, has kind of like a one set DPS, which kind of blows, I'm not gonna lie. Here's my Holy Mantle, which is okay. Take care of Mom, and then just for the extra DPS, I will grab the negative. Sure. And then let's go beat up. It lives, or Mom's heart. My goodness, I keep forgetting about Taurus. I really wish I didn't have it. This run is a little tougher to run now just because of that. There we go. Let's head on down to the corpse. It has been quite some time since I've last been down here, but that's okay. This corpse isn't the worst. I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't know how to feel about corpse. May as well just spin a little bit. Maybe get some items, just because I don't have anything else to spend my coins on. Portable slot, sure. Gun pills, useless. Sure. Take a range up. Make it nice and easy for Malphite so I can kind of play wherever. Okay, well, you know, that's just unfortunate. School bag. That would have been nice a while ago, but, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. Roll with it. Take care of these before they spawn too much stuff. There we go. Grab this. Who knows? Maybe I can find another active. Maybe I might just end up having to take like portable slot or something. Or Boros Worm. Yeah, I'm not taking that. I will say the one upside to having Taurus is the fact that I can kind of clear a lot of rooms without risk of taking damage. Makes it a lot nicer to full clear. Just because. Ooh, an AWAS. Let me find a decorative tile real quick. But yeah, it makes it a lot easier to kind of do without risk of taking damage, so I don't have to worry too much more about the mob fight. Let me blow this up real quick. Grab some items. I'm not really sure what constitutes a decorative tile on this floor. So I'm really trying not to... I guess this. Let's see. Hopefully. Okay, awesome. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever had an AWAS on corpse. I never come corpse at all. Just because, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the that Jacob just going for Mom on Jacob and Esau was just, it was hell. It took me like a few days, I'm pretty sure, like maybe even a week or so to actually beat it. Just because choose down is not it. But yeah, it took me like I genuinely can't remember how long, but Jacob and Esau, not for me. Who knows? Maybe I just suck at the game. But Jacob and Esau, I can't really play them. Like I kind of learned how to, but it's like just because of how much I had to play them for some of their unlocks, you know, getting rock bottom and stuff like that. But Outside of that, I have not touched him since. It's been like maybe a month or so since I last played him, which that sucks because my torch ran out. But yeah, it's been a while since I last played him. Alright, let's check out this room. 2 rotten hearts, sweet. I will gladly take some rotten hearts. And then let's go beat up this boss and hopefully get a deal. Chimera. This is the... No. I thought this was like the 3-part boss fight. Which, if so, I was gonna say I do like that boss fight. Let me just try to take care of this boss fight without dying as best as I can. Hopefully it'll split up soon. There we go. Oh my. There we go. Grab that and a deal. Death's List, kind of useless to me at this point in the game, so I'll just grab this pact, grab some damage up, and then Curse of the Tower. Sure, you know, I'm probably gonna take some hits during the mom fight, so may as well. And then let me go grab that portable slot just in case. You know, you never know, it could be good. Who knows? Maybe I just start spamming it during the mom fight. It gives me something good like some hearts or something. Maybe if I'm getting low. Could be useful. You never know. And then, yeah, let's just get on out of here. Curse of the Loss. Gonna be kind of annoying to deal with at this point in the game, but you know what? It's whatever. Now, for anyone wondering kind of why I'm doing things in the order I do them, when it comes to my, you know, like, my unlocks and stuff, it's mainly just because, alright, so here's Mom Fight, actually. So let's go do this real quick. Let's just get whatever damage I can off. But, yeah, it's mainly just because I like to kind of do things in a certain order. Like, when it comes to a majority of the unlocks, I kind of do them just as I please, but I always save the very last one to be, what's it called? The Beast, because I don't know. I feel like that is like, I think of that as like I'm pretty sure it is, but like the final fight in the game, aside from, you know, Delirium. But ow, that hurt. But yeah, I always kind of thought of that as like the final fight of the game, so that's how I treat it. And then not only do I get to fight the Beast, I also get to kind of what's it called it. Okay, I'm trying not to get hit here. I say as I get hit. But yeah, I think it is the final fight of the game, and also I get to unlock the tainted version of whatever character I'm playing. And there's Mom. Awesome. So, Akeldama. I have no idea what that does, but that's fine. Sure, whatever. Let's go to the Void. Let's go beat up Delirium real quick. Let me just come in here. Curse of the Blind is unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. But that's alright. Let's fight you. Yeah, this horse is really messing with me. It made clearing rooms easier, but when it comes to boss fights, it's just more of a hindrance, if anything. But I'm gonna try, you know, may as well fight some bosses, get some extra items here, just because I did miss out on a lot of extra items due to me fighting Mom. That's the one thing, that's the one main reason why I don't really like going to fight Mom as well. Is, you know, you are kind of forced to miss out on chests and dark room. Again, missing out on a lot of extra items, which could kind of, you know, boost your run a lot, be a lot better than it is. Which is unfortunate as all hell, but, you know, it's just how it is. Let me blow this up. Let me check out my secret room. See what's in here. Epic Fetus. Sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess. This might be a little tough to use on Delirium, but I guess I'll find out, see how it is. At the end of the day, at this point in the game, I'm just kind of doing this for fun. Considering I have kind of achieved my goal, which was to beat Mom. Okay, well, at least it seems my damage is really good. Nancy bombs, sure. Yeah, it seems my DPS is really good, so hopefully this will make fighting Delirium a little bit easier. Just because, you know, with all the TPing and stuff, the running Epic Fetus is going to be a little tougher due to all the TPs and such. Missing poster. I'll take that, sure. Why not? I'll take this just because now that I've got my unlock as Judas, I have no need to play Judas right now. So if I die and come back as the Lost, I won't be missing out on anything. And then let's go beat this guy. And here I am. Alright, let's go. And I forgot I have my Taurus still active, so that's unfortunate. I would have loved to take advantage of that there. What is this? Dry baby? Sure. Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Doing this fight is going to be a million times harder with not knowing. Oh my goodness! Where is Delirium? Oh my goodness! Where is Delirium? Wow, Delirium really does not want to peek out right now. There we go. Or not. Okay. This fight is going to be quite tough. I kind of wish I didn't pick up Epic Fetus there, but I couldn't have known. I think I'm going to die here, but that's okay. Kind of spam my slot machine here. Maybe it'll give me some parts. Yeah, I think it's over. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. And it's over. Okay, well. Oh, I forgot I had this. Sure, whatever. Let's just run it back, I guess. I'm gonna die for sure this time. But, you know, that's okay. And there it is. Well, it's alright, you know, I got my win. I got the item I wanted. You know, I did manage to get my kill on Judas. But it's alright. But yeah, if anything, that is the end of this one. I do hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do my beast run, and then I'll be finished with Judas, and then I get to move on to, oh, hooray, hooray! I get to move on to Blue Baby, everyone's favorite character. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you enjoyed, you know, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. I don't really care. But yeah, so have a good day, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.